Want to make my golden brain tingle? Start circle jerking your limp dick brains!
Please. No. Okay, fine, I'll humor you. Alright, Marker Stone, Iron Cage, White Sheet, Dog Statue, Sickle on the floor.
When Tenko got killed...
What we got?
It wasn't during the seance.
No, it was.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment cage was lifted?
Like that.
When cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast. So fast, no one saw.
Oh my!
So who lifted the cage?
Is her fiber working?
It was me.
She even has her hands on her crotch.
Himiko is the culprit.
There's no down.
Tango not being killed during the seance. That might not be impossible. There's no evidence for it.
When
How the fuck am I supposed to figure this out? Okay, Marker Stone, Iron Cage.
got killed.
Not sure how that's gonna work. Sickle on the floor.
Seance.
Okay.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time.
She was dead when the cage was lifted. What about moment cage was
Lifted.
No.
When cage
Lifted. Culprit stabbed real fast.
so fast no one saw. So who lifted the cage? When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during.
I'm trying to figure out what's wrong. Okay, Kyo was the one that placed the sheet over the cage. The sheet was over the iron cage during the seance. Dog statue, I don't fucking know. The sickle.
At any other time.
Oh, hold on.
She was under the cage the whole time.
She was dead when the cage was lifted.
What
about moment cage was
lifted?
Fuck.
When cage lifted, culprit moment cage was lifted. When cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast. So fast, no one saw.
Damn it. Ah, fuck.
Oh no!
Okay, I guess that's not it. Oh. Because there's blood on the sheet. It couldn't have been when exactly the
cage was
no. Because the sheet is covered in blood. Oh my god, finally got the fucking D.
No, it wasn't possible to kill her the moment the cage was lifted. Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it. That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted. If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
What? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
Because you're a fucking idiot.
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right here!
Alright. This is what happens when I call you an idiot?
No. It's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
No, it's the only possibility.
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out!
No, you don't even have enough brain cells for that. Okay, what do I do? Repulse slow down, when Tenko's last one was Mark Stone, Iron Cage, on the floor.
Tenko died after the seance.
No, she didn't.
It happened when the sheet was lifted.
No, there's blood in the sheet, you dumb shit.
Chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage. blade through the gaps of the cage. And that clean white sheet got stained blood red!
But the
No.
weapon was a sickle. Only the blade could have fit through the gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko.
Okay.
Sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the cage's gaps. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo!
There has to be a hole of Muse logic somewhere. All I have to do is show the evidence that will counter Muse claims.
The blade's all you...
She died in a crouch position.
need.
Marker stone. Wait, hold on. What's the next one I got? Loose floorboard. No. Back in with the iron cage. Stick on the floor.
If you stick the blade
Fuck.
through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed, and that's none other than Kyo!
I've literally been here too fucking
The
long.
blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through
Okay,
a gap
I
in
think
the
I got
cage,
it.
it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there
There we go. She had that on her forehead, crouched down, dumbass.
Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage. She was bent over with her forehead against the marker stone.
There we
The
go.
cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
Then I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
No worries, Mew. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
What is... Okay, we're just roasting Mew today.
Yeah, no worries.
How embarrassing!
Even Ganta got on.
If
Oh
Shuichi
my
is
God.
right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
Huh?
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
No.
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
You don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
Stop that now.
Yes, please. This is getting us nowhere.
Angie's spirit killed Tenko.
Oh my god, are we actually doing this? No.
Himiko?
No, there's nothing to do with spirits or raising the dead. Jesus Christ.
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible. Spirits can't be culprits.
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Well,
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done that.
wait. I know. What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage?
How the fuck would that work? We literally... How? No.
If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
How could they, like, hide in a cage, stab Tenko, and then dip all in, like, that amount of time? Like,
No. If there was someone else in the cage, we would have
I agree with
noticed.
Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
are you serious? You do.
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
Fuck are you talking about?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
No, I honestly don't. The they she's referring to. Are you fucking retarded right now? I have to select? Who could have killed Tenko from inside the cage? Jesus Christ, how am I supposed to answer that? And I only got like an absurd amount of time to figure this out when I'm being given vague shit. It was fucking Mew. Oh my god. Well, I'm going Kyo. It was Kyo. Wrong. Who could have killed Tenko inside the cage anytime? Oh, god damn it. I don't get you. You're really narrow-minded for a detective. How the fuck is this supposed to work? Like, hello? Well, at least I bought myself some time. How did the... Okay, number one, there's no way the culprit hid inside the cage. And how... And why are we at this point? Why are we fucking at this point? There is, like, no reason for us to be at this point right now. The culprit was not in the cage. We would have seen. There's no easy way for the culprit to get in and out within that within the little time they had. And I'm pretty sure if they did, someone could have found out. She's just like, for fuck's sakes. I don't really know. I'm a little confused. I mean, I got one option, and the only option, and that is to explicitly pick everyone until we get someone. Do I cue the montage? All of a sudden, it's just like a montage of me just like picking everyone until I figure it out. Okay, shit, I don't even have any ideas. For fuck's sakes! It was me. It was me all along. No, I was hoping to be like, yeah, I completely did it. Okay, I am, like, a little bit concerned. I need to think about this. It was fucking Rantaro. It was Kaede. Nope, gone to this time. Kyo. Harumi. Me. Tenko. Tenko again. Himiko. Okay, all of this is fun. I got 20 seconds left to think about this. How the fuck?
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
How?
What did you say? Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
She committed suicide.
Why didn't you say that? And no.
Suicide?
If she committed
I don't.
suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out.
Then how the fuck would she like yeet the blade away?
She volunteered to be in the cage and then stabbed herself during the seance.
Why the fuck would she do that?
It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right? If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
Why the fuck? Why?
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me.
I'm fucking with you right there, Himiko.
There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
No, I completely agree with you.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier.
Oh my god.
You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
I don't even know anymore.
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right? Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore. So she decided to end her own life.
My brother snapped me. Actually, hold on. Did I say this person? Oh, sick.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
Yeah, a lot of things are making sense.
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Why?
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial, so she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her.
I am struggling to agree with your logic, Kokichi.
Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
Okay, then.
What are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that. He told me.
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
What
Said
if
that.
all of that was just a lie?
Yeah, I don't believe that either.
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other?
I mean, you do have a point, but I'm still struggling to agree with the fact that she committed suicide.
People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them.
I feel like Adachi said that statement.
That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
She's going to be the dude that kills you, bro.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Boom, roasted.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Tenko anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down.
I believe that.
That's what I want to believe.
Me too. Gonta no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
Okay. Proper reason.
Alright, I'll give you a reason.
Just give me about like 5 minutes to think of one, but I'll give you one.
Is there a reason?
Probably.
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki? If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
I don't believe Tango would kill herself because of what she said. I don't believe that either, and I don't feel like it's in her character to kill herself. So you guys have this seance. Okay. She said see you guys after. I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean it was suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that. If we keep thinking we'll find the truth. That means we have to believe in Tenko. Make them all believe. Here we go. The lyrics. Must. Commit. Lies.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
I mean,
Her plan was to take us down with her.
dick move.
So
I don't
she
believe
hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person.
it.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
True.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces...
Holy shit, that was like sick. Okay. Everyone thinks that Tenko commits suicide, but that's only because they're latching onto the easiest answer. To get out of this, I need to make them think their suicide theory wouldn't work.
So far,
What do we got? The okay,
suicide.
Caged child. Okay, nope. Tenko's last moments. The injury in the back of her neck was deep, but probably not enough to kill her immediately. Let me take that and
Her
twist
plan
it.
was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person. But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance. She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last...
There we go.
I'll reveal the
No,
truth.
V! Why am I bad at aiming? Okay, nope. She instantly died, even though Maki
Tenko
said
couldn't have thrown the sickle under
she
the
was
floor
possibly still alive, just dumbed out right now.
because she died instantly.
Maki!
Instantly.
Maki! Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out. Maki!
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Maki? You gonna help me out, or you gonna be like, Shuichi, you're a fucking idiot?
Maki.
Please?
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail.
Oh my god, I owe you one.
Tenko died instantly.
Yes!
What?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly.
Oh my god.
No doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Oh, thanks. I fucking owe you one, dude.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Of course you know. Thank you, Maki. I fucking owe you
How
one.
could you forget that, Maki Roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
No, no.
Excuse me?
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary.
If anything, I should be telling her, I should be apologizing to her to making her lie through it to everyone.
Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
Mm-hmm.
No, there must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out.
I mean, there has to be. How else
Did any
we...
of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance?
Oh, there we go. We're going to talk about that loud noise.
If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. We should remember what happened at the seance. And try to remember. I'm sure there's something. There's some kind of clue that will help me solve this mystery. Okay, I think I know what it is. Sound during seance.
Did
Thanks. That's
anything
all I
seem
need.
out
That's
of
all I
the
need. That's all I
ordinary
need.
during the seance?
That's all I fucking
There
need.
is something that bothers me.
Yeah, fucking seance didn't work. That...
The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
No one cares.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something.
What? I
We're
hit that.
concerned about how dark it got in there.
I hit
And
that.
It was totally pitch black.
Never know if I would.
Relight the candles.
Why would anyone got
Moving
naked?
along the walls was seriously
It-
tough.
It's pitch black during a seance. That limits what could happen. Just a common thing. There was some kind.
Did any-
No, it's fucking what Game goes. I don't know why that didn't work. I literally shot it. Ugh.
I agree.
I didn't... I need to get the V's. The V's.
The V's!
Why do I suck at shooting?
You think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
Oh, there we go. And then bang. Burning Crusade Classic start an update. For fuck's sakes.
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. What could have fallen down?
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
Loud sound, like something hit the floorboards. Maybe that sound had something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark. Wait, what else happened in the dark? What caused this had to be the cross piece on the floor, right?
I was wrong.
Okay. Would it be the loose floorboard then?
This is
Oh, there we go. I picked the wrong board. Fuck.
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound. That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
Yeah.
could the floorboard have made such a loud sound though?
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
That is true. There would have had to be a strong impact to make that sound. What was it? Could it possibly be?
All right then, let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
Okay. Oh. Alright. Back to another debate session. What do I got? Magic circle, Kyoger, crosspiece on the floor.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
No.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
No.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
No.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and balls are the best of friends?
Why are you so proud of that? What would be a strong enough impact to knock the floorboards? Think about everyone's testimonies combined with the facts.
So what made the floor?
Crosspiece.
Board
Okay, we already got the sickle done. We haven't got the dried blood out of the way.
There must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance.
Okay, I think I got it.
Culprit hide under.
Someone must have stomped.
Right?
I agree.
Oh. Okay. Because the crosspiece was broken right under, so...
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
But floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off.
Exactly. So you're able to stomp on it.
After examining the
Then
cut,
boom.
I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone took a saw and cut that shit.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the crosspiece?
What did they stand to gain? That's the question. Solve this case, I'll need to think carefully about the crosspiece and floorboard. Tango's body was at one end of the loose floorboard, and the crosspiece that had been cut was on the other side of the floorboard. The unsupported part was outside the cage, so it could have been stomped on. Only one of the cross pieces was cut, the other two were intact. One of them was right under Tenko. The other was in the center, right about where the edge of the cage was. You stomp on it, she would go up, right? Oh. The culprit attempting to achieve someone before. I don't think. I think I get an idea now. Okay, let's think about it logically. Okay, hold on, pause. You stomp on it, she would go up. She would go up. So, let's see. The killer stomped on it. Oh. I think I solved the mystery, gang. Okay, she was like stomped up, and let's say the culprit put the sickle under the cage, and then she like went up and got stabbed in the neck. That would explain how she died. So, let me... Oh, there we go. S. Okay, if I'm thinking about this right, it had to be... Okay. Seesaw. There we go. Fuck, I can't even remember where the other ones are. There we go. Now this one. I only get so many correct for, Oh, well, that works. So, Seesaw E. E what? F. Okay. Oh. Seesaw effect. Do they really have
That's right. The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw.
Why add the effect at it?
A seesaw?
The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two crosspieces holding up that board were close to the cage. Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece, the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever.
What the fuck is a fulcrum?
A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that, unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
Huh? How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, The placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
Okay, yeah, it was like under the cage. The floorboard, seesaw, the cage, and the blood on the white fabric. What conclusions can I draw from this? There's only one place the sickle could have been that is consistent with the evidence. Had to be on top of the cage.
That's it!
Oh, there we go.
The sickle was at the top of the iron cage, with the blade facing down. The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage. Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place. It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble, but the statue's weight kept it from falling over.
Ah.
Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw, Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage.
Oh.
She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in a crouched position, but with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
Unorthodox or not,
It would
though.
explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
It does.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
Fucking curb stomp mode.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide.
How the fuck does that work in the homicide?
Wait, what the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
Yeah.
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know? They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box. Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
No.
Yeah?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
Huh? Why her?
Yeah, why are we
Because
sussing
she's the only
Himiko?
one capable of carrying out this plan.
How so?
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
Oh. Oh, Himiko, you're in trouble. There are 3 empty rooms, and she decided to pick the middle one, and the middle one happened to have that crosspiece cut.
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
True. Oh my
Culprit,
god.
Himiko prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time. Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it. Then she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
Himiko.
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
Right, Himiko?
No, Tenko? I killed Tenko?
Himiko?
Did you or did you not?
What's wrong, Himiko?
That's what we need to address. It's true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea. Does that mean that Himiko really killed Tenko? Would something like that really happen? Sounds so cruel. Oh, an hour and a half in, we're finally in the intermission. Shit! Well, that's messed up.
Well now.
Looks like we reached the intermission segment, which means it's time for our Guess the Victim quiz. Victim quiz, not the call. No, how... Guess the Victim. We already got the victims, you dumb shit. The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn up boring crap. Why being such a downer all of a sudden? Is okay. I'm sure everyone is happy. How you know? They could be skipping this entire conversation for all you know. I could be pressing B right now. I can't take it. I can't take it more. I'm the real victim here. Me. How are you getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. I gotta put up with this nonsense all the time. That's the right answer, Monodam. He hasn't even said anything. Exactly, because there are no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this killing game, you're a winner. Because when everyone mourns you, you get tons of posthumous property. You don't need to reveal these kind of behind-the-scenes details. Die makes you more popular, then we gotta die soon, too. I mean, probably. Monodam's gonna murder one of you, and he's gonna be the last one standing. Sick.
This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
Ah! I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary!
Logic does not compute.
Huh? Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Why does everyone hate Monodam?
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns. So round, so sweet, so delicious.
That doesn't sound scary at all.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Oof. Yeah, he's gonna murder one of you guys.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
No.
Well, Donkey Lips.
What is your fucking name? Oof.
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Come on, Himiko.
Are you even listening?
No, I'm not listening.
Did you give up? What?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired.
Oh, she literally just gave up.
Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive? And now, you're all saying I killed them?
I didn't say it. It's all Kyo.
I just don't care anymore.
Himiko.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial!
Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired. It's all just big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
Aww.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko! Himiko not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Same. We're like, oh, I forgot I can do this. It's been too long since I did a trial. I believe so too. Because we're also halfway in.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
That's something that only the real killer would say, right, Kyo?
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko!
Yes, please. Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up for the sake of everyone who died. Besides that... Another lie. Fuck. Besides, is that what fucking...
Performing the seance in that room
Besides, isn't...
was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there.
Savage little toad.
Was Trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
Yeah, even if Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
Your opinions are empty words.
Are you sure? If the culprit's plan were to make Himiko a suspect, they might have persuaded her to choose that room somehow. But how? What would that tell us?
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms.
What does this say? Cage Dog Village.
Because you laid your trap there.
Was Trap only in that
Kichi
room?
uninjured. Oh, I'm gonna lose health.
Maybe
Crosspiece
trap
under the
two.
floor, hole in the corner, sounder and
Yeah,
seance.
even if Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
Hole in the
Your
middle.
opinions are empty words.
I didn't even get to see what that said.
Performing the seance in that room
Snapped
was
cross
Himiko's
piece.
decision, was it not?
Wait, hold on. I think I got an idea.
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
It's snap.
Of
Well,
the
that cross
3
piece snapped,
empty
but no, we
rooms,
already assumed.
why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there.
Was Trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
How the fuck do I like backroom this shit?
Yeah, even if Himiko picked the room,
Someone could have set the trap, hole in the corner. It might have persuaded her to choose that room somehow. But how?
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there.
Was Trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
yeah, even if Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
Your opinions are
Empty words.
that was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that
Fuck.
Of
room? Steered her into picking that room.
I'll reveal the truth.
Okay, I want to know how this is gonna work, because I didn't even know that was gonna work. If implicating Himiko was the plan, then disrupting that plan might teach us something. For that reason, I have to lie, of course.
Tsumugi is correct. I believe Himiko was being set up. Himiko only picked that room because Kyo wanted it as dark as possible.
Oh, there we go. The room must be as dark as possible. Ah.
Even if Himiko did choose an empty room because of what Kyo said, are you saying she chose the middle room by pure coincidence?
The culprit gambled on the middle room being picked through coincidence? That seems highly improbable.
Ah, that is true. The culprit wouldn't have left that chance. Maybe they didn't. Perhaps they manipulated Himiko somehow.
No more. I told you, it's too much of a pain. Just do the voting.
Oh, come on,
now.
stop. Himiko.
I'm pretty sure it didn't matter which room Himiko chose.
What do you mean?
It's getting kind of boring, so I'll explain. She didn't choose the middle by coincidence. Each room was the same to begin with.
Each room same?
Remember what Gonta said earlier? Maybe the culprit placed traps in all the rooms? Well, that was correct. Before the trial, I hurt myself checking all the rooms.
Ah, that's right.
Oh, so he stepped through and...
Kokichi found another loose floorboard in one of the other rooms.
Well, I didn't find it so much.
Well, that
as
was
I stepped
funny.
through it and tripped.
How did the fucking village just like... The caged child village. What? How did that work out? Like, what? Where is the caged child? First the magic circle passed down from the caged dog village on the ground. Wait. I don't even know how I... Okay, whatever. We're just gonna roll with it.
Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just
I
the
see.
middle one.
So that's how Kokiji got like banged the head while he trolled us.
The culprit set traps in all the rooms, and they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Especially you!
Yes, the
Now
culprit.
there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Himiko.
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
Yes. Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Sorry for me for everyone else.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, that's right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
Nope.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore.
Okay.
I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive.
Do not say everyone. After all, the blackened is still among us.
True.
Jeez, there you go. Killing the mood like usual. But
Damn it.
damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
Your soul, bro?
Well, anyway, do you think the blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
No.
What are you talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ah, that is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic. Well,
No.
that's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
Do explain. Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for murder? That's it. That must be the reason. What? Why did no one step on the floorboard until the culprit used it in the murder? Was it so they could perform the... Was there a spot you didn't step? Where the floorboard trap was hidden. Oh, the circle? Oh, it had to be the circle. Where's the circle?
This is it!
Thanks, Samugi.
It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
Be sure to watch your step. Magic circle is broken. Not only when sounds fail, you will be have a curse.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
Oh.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
Oh, and if we think of that, there's only one person the culprit could be. That's right. If that's the case, then the culprit is no doubt in my mind. He's the one who killed Tanko. Only one person had the opportunity and the motive. Alright, come over here.
It has to be you.
There we go. There we go. Alright, I want to see how you wiggle your way out of this.
Was it you